Hello, let's do the New York Times hard Sudoku for August 30th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. Right, we got 8 and 6 here, so I don't think the 6 is really doing anything, but the 8s do look into here. Putting an 8 in one of these 3 cells. 8 and 6, see, 1, 2, and 4. Let's see, 2 1s look down, this one looks in. It's a 1 in one of these 2. The 4s look down, placing the 4 in this box. This is a filled box column now. This is also a filled box row. We should look at those. So let's start with this. What I mean by filled box column is these are filled, right? So we only have these 2 columns within this box left. And so we want to look at these digits to see what's not placed in the box yet. So we have 4, 5, and 9. So no 4s. But we have the 1, 2, and 7. So the 1 we already got, but the 2 is going to end up in one of these 2 cells. And they're always going to point. This 2 points in, this 2 looks in, places this 2. And then we also had the 7 looking down. This 7 looks in, putting a 7 in one of these 2. That points up with this 7 looks in, and it places this 7. These 2 7s look over, putting a 7 in one of these 2. And I'm noticing this column already has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It needs a 6 and an 8. And I'm not seeing a resolution, so we'll just, oh, I missed the 8 somehow. All right, that there it does resolve. That's 6 and that's 8. Let's see. So these 2 6s look in. The 6 looks up, putting a 6 in one of these 2. And the 8. See, I'm trying to follow up, but really we haven't done a whole lot in terms of normal scanning yet, so we could just continue that. I wanted to look at this box, but at this point, let's just look at the 3 digits left. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5, 6, 9. So I'm seeing the 9 look in, but I'm not seeing anything else. So the 9's in one of these 2. That points in here, along with this 9, putting a 9 in one of these 2. Okay, let's go back up here. We've got the 1, 2, 4, 6, and 7 now. I think we took care of everything. There's one more thing I'm noticing, which is that this cell here is quite limited. Just looking at the box alone, it's not 4, 5, 9, the givens. It's also not 1, 2, 7, the corner marks. And then I'm also seeing it sees a 3 at the very least. So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be 6 or 8. Interesting. We had the 6, 8 here left as well. Okay, let's go back up here. This box is down to 4 digits. We want to look at that as well. We have 1, 2. We need a 3, 5, 8, 9. The 8s look in. I should have... How did I miss that last time? Anyway, the 8s look in, placing the 8 here. I'm not scanning well this morning. 1, 2, we need a 3, 5, 9. Oh, wait, hold on. The 8 looks back down, giving us the 6. Anyway, I need 3, 5, 9. I'm really not seeing anything this time. It's just 3, 5, 9. I'm seeing this is 3, 5, 6, 9. So what's the missing digit here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the 8. Yes, we do. We need an 8 in this column. Yeah, these 2 8s look down. Okay. So placing this 8, this filled box column, we should have the 8 corner mark down here. Now, this is a little bit harder to see because this 1's getting in the way. So let me clear out this 1 so you can see it more easily. But what I've done here is I found a hidden pair. Because what these corner marks are telling us is that one of these 2 cells needs to be 2, and then the other one is 8. Well, if one's 2 and one's 8, we don't actually have room for there to be a 1 down here or anything else other than 2, 8. And so now this can't be a 1, leaving just this cell for 1. The hidden pair removed 1 from these 2. And then now we're left with a pair over here. It looks like it's 3, 7. All right, and what is going on here? 3, 5, 9, 5, 9. Oh yeah, the 3, 7 pair removes the 3 from there. That's what I was missing. Okay. So this stack's doing very well. We got the 8s, 6s, 7s. Okay. Over here we have 7 and 8. The 2 7s look into here. The 7 helps. Puts a 7 in one of these 2 cells. The 8s. I'm really not seeing anything with 8. Okay. Is there anything else up here that I want to take care of? Not at the moment. I think we're good. Let's look at this next band here. So we've got 2, 4, and 9. So the 2s are taken care of. The 4s do look in here, putting a 4 over here. And then the 9, Not seeing anything to do with, oh, actually, we have the 9s marked already. Okay. Does anything look through this 2, 4? The 1 does. Unfortunately, we don't have a 1 to buddy with it over here. This 1 doesn't help, right? This 1 still leaves 4 digits, but if we had a 1 anywhere here, that would reduce us to pointing. Okay, and then we already took care of this stack, so I'm just gonna look at the 2, 6. Not really seeing anything with that. This row is down to 4 digits. We need a 1, 5, 8, 9. So this is 1, 5 only. And this is 1, 5, 8. This isn't 8, so it's 1, 5, 9. And I think this is anything of the 1, 5, 8, 9. Okay. I'm not sure I'm seeing anything else to do here. Oh, I missed looking vertically here. These 2 2s look up. Putting a 2 in one of these 2. 4, 9, 2, 6. Okay. Any crossings through this 2, 8? Yeah, this 6 looks down, this 6 looks in. Putting a 6 in one of these 2. It's going to point in here with this 6 looks down, putting a 6 in one of these 2. So what we learned is that these 2 cells aren't 6. I don't think that's an immediate help. Let's see, 1, 2, and 8. Did I miss anything here? 3, 7. I really didn't. I guess the 1s. 1's in one of these 3. So we've basically finished our initial scan. So what we want to do is, first thing I'm going to do is going to go through rows and columns. What I'm looking for is if I penciled a pair or triple that I hadn't noticed yet. And then the other thing I'm looking for is if there's a row or column with 4 or fewer open cells, which I might want to, I'm going to look into penciling. So, so far there's really not much opportunity for that. This does have 4 left though. So we need a 2, 5, 8, 9. Now you'll notice that this 2, 8 tells us that these 2 can't be 2, 8. So the 2, 8 are going to end up in these 2 cells. That's a hidden pair. And these are going to be the other 2 digits. That's 3, 9. So the 9 tells us the order. That's 3. Oops, nope, I misscanned. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5, 9. The 9 still tells us that's 5, that's 9. All right. The 5 looks up, giving us the 1. These can't be 1 anymore. So this is down to 5, 8, 9, which we can mark now. These 2 1s look in here, putting a 1 in one of these 2. Okay. 5. Anything else to follow up with the 5 or the 9 directly? Yeah, we have 2 5s looking in here. We have 5 in one of these 3. We have 2 9s looking up, putting a 9 in one of these 3. Now we have 4 digits here. We have 1, 2. I need a 3, 4, 6, 7. So these can't be 6. So these are 3, 4, 7. Oh, and the top can't be 4, 7 either. So this can't be 4, 6, or 7, leaving only 3. So we have a naked 3 there. 3 in the corner, celebrating being a 3 in the corner. Down here we have 4, 6, 7. This can't be 4, so this is 6, 7. I think this is any of 4, 6, 7. Okay. What did I get? The 1, I got the 3. 3's in one of these 2 cells. We know it's one of these 2, but it's really not worth marking that. This box is now down to 4 digits. We need a 3, 4, 6, 7. The 6 looking down tells us that these are 3, 4, 7. This can't be 4, so this is 3, 6, 7. In general, we do have a 3, 4, 6, 7 quad in this row. So let's highlight that. How do quads work? This is a naked quad, by the way. That's different than a hidden quad. So the way a naked quad works is we are looking at these 4 cells that I have in green. And just think about the total unique digits we have among them. So I'm going to start with this cell, and I'm going to say we have 4, 6, and 7. So what if I were to write that down somewhere? I'm going to use this cell here. I'm not actually marking it. I'm just using it as a little scratch here. So 4, 6, and 7 I've seen so far. Now here, this cell I've seen 3, 4, and 7. The only new digit is the 3. So I've seen 3, 4, 6, and 7 so far. This cell is 3, 6, 7. I've already seen all of those. And this cell's 3, 7. I've seen a 3 and a 7 already. So how many total unique digits among these green cells do we have? Well, 3, 4, 6, 7. That's 4 digits. I'm going to erase that now. So I have 4 digits, 4 unique digits among the green cells. Now, Well, the green cells share a row, meaning I can't repeat any digits within the green cells. So if I were to try to, say, put a 3 here, I can't put another 3 elsewhere. If I were to try to put a 7 here, I can't put another 7 elsewhere because you can't repeat in the row. So I need to fill all 4 of these cells with a unique digit, but there are only 4 unique digits in total among all 4 cells. So therefore, they're going to use up all 4 of those digits. I don't know the order. Like it could be 3, 6, 7, 4, or it could be 7, 6, 4, or 3, 4, right? There's some band orders, but there's going to be some order, but I'm going to end up using all 4 of those digits, which means that the rest of the row cannot be those 4 digits because they're going to be used in the green. If I try to use, say, a 3 right here, I mean, obviously I can't, but if I were to try to put a 3 right there, let's actually pick a digit that it could be. If I try to put a 4 right here, right, there's nothing that Sudoku generally is telling us that I can't put a 4 there, but it will cause me to not have enough digits in green because now I only have 3, 6, and 7 available that I have to spread across 4 cells, which isn't going to work. So these cells are the remaining 4 digits in the row that aren't 3, 4, 6, 7. So it's going to be the 1, 2, 5, 8. This can't be 2, 8, so this is only 1, 5. And these are 1, 2, 5, 8. I'm going to write that out for a second because you'll notice that that makes this a quad as well. I'll make that purple. So it basically, we have this purple quad, 1, 2, 5, 8, which is the remaining digits. If you wanted, you could have seen this as a 1, 2, 5, 8 hidden quad, which is that we needed to put 1, 2, 5, and 8 somewhere in this row, and these were the only 4 digits that could have them. And so we reduced it to only 1, 2, 5, 8, eliminating the 3, 4, 6, 7. It's the same, it does the same thing. But you'll notice that this quad here is the same as this quad, so these 2 digits are the same digit. But it does mean that this is a triple left behind up here, which is, I think, going to be useful because we need a 4, 6, 7. And this can't be 6, 7. So this is only 4. So we can clear all these 4s out. And then this is a 6, 7. Oh, no, sorry. It's not 4, 6, 7. I'm sorry. I have to start over. I misscanned. 1, 2, 3. We do need 4. 5. We need 6. We have 7. We have 8. It's 4, 6, 9. Sorry. It is a 4, 6, 9. I was like, that doesn't seem right. But anyway, this is a 4, 6, 9 triple now, meaning that this cannot be a 4. Another way we could have discovered that, if I keep that in there, is that this digit here, whatever this 3, 7 is going to need to end up in this box somewhere, but it's not in these 3 cells. So it's going to end up right there. And so these 2 are the same digit as well. You notice this is also the same quad. So we have this purple quad and we have this green quad. Normally I wouldn't keep these penciled the way they are, these 2. But because they got the eliminations, I think I am going to keep that around. Just to remind myself that I had that quad there and what the digits were. All right, cool. Hopefully that explanation was helpful. I know the naked quad is the most advanced technique that you would need and the hardest thing to find in a New York Times hard Sudoku. Obviously, I don't know if it's obvious, but Sudokus can get extremely hard with its really strange advanced techniques required and long chains in order to solve. But they do not publish Sudokus like that at the New York Times. This is the most complex thing you'll need to do. All right, so that was rows, if you remember. I don't think I got any digits out of that. I just got some eliminations. And you do want to check that eliminations, actually see if they helped, like removing the 4 from here, for example. Unfortunately, like for this column, it does limit the 4 further. 4 can't be here or here or here now, but there are still 2 places for 4, so we can't do anything with that yet. All right, I'm going to look at the columns now. It's tempting to do this one. Yeah, even though it's 5 left, I have all these corner marks up here and down here. So I'm just kind of curious what's going on in this column. So we need a 3, 5. Let's see. I need a 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. This isn't 6, 7. So 3, 5, 9. Oh, it's not 3, 6, 7. So it's 5, 9. None of these are 3, 6. Right. So we actually have a hidden 3, 6 in this column. I should have seen that. 3, 6 are eliminated from here. All of these are filled. So this is a hidden 3, 6 pair, which eliminates anything else but the 3, 6 from these 2 cells. And so that leaves a 5, 7, 9 triple here. And you'll notice that the 7 among this 5, 7, 9 here, the 7 can only go here. So this has to be the 7. We have a 5, 9 pair also, which tells you the same thing. And that gives us the 4 here. So that is not a 4. That places 4 in this box. It's possible we didn't need the quad because maybe placing this 4 would have made it a triple or something, but it's just the order we found things in. This is a 1, 2 pair. And so that leaves 4 digits left in this column. It is the 3, 5, 7, 8. 3, 5, 7, 8. This can't be 8. 3, 5, 7. I think this could be any of them. All right. Did I get anything else out of this? I have a 5, 9 pair, I have a 1, 2 pair. Yes, I have a 5, 9 pair in this row now, so this can't be 5, 9, so it must be 3. That places the 3 in this box as well. 5, 9 pair affects the whole row. What's left is 1, 2, 4. Yes, 1, 2, 4. So this is 1, 4, and this is 1, 2, 4. Okay. You always want to scan every time you pencil something. Scan to see if you found anything interesting, new related to that. All right, I don't think I'm missing anything, but I could be. There's a lot going on here. This is 5, 9 for the row. Might match with the 5, 8, 9 at some point. Okay. I don't know if I want to do that row yet. Are there any? Yeah, this is not a triple, right? Because if you look, the unique digits are 1, 4, 5, 9. That's 4 unique digits over 3 cells. So we can omit one of those digits. So we don't get a naked triple out of that. But I'm curious what this whole column needs. It needs a 3, actually. And you'll notice this 3 says not here. This, I guess this, actually, we can just use these 3s looking in. Easy enough. This is the 3 for multiple reasons. It does give us the 6 and the 5, and the 9 and the 6, and the 5 and the 9, and the 9 and the 5. And this 5 over here. We get the 7 and the 6, the 3 and the 7. We get our 7, 3. That's not a 5. That's not a 7. That places the 7 here. That's not a 5. That's not a 7. So this is 3, 5, 8. Not a 5, 3, 8. Oh, it's not a 3 either. So we get the 8, 5, and 3. I think we cracked the puzzle. That's 9 and 8. That's not 9, 8, 8, or 9. Sure, this is the only corner marked 4 left, so that's 9. And this is a 1 something. 1, 5. The 5 tells us the order. 1 and 5. Gives us the 2, 8, 1, 5. Gives us the 8 and the 2. Notice these two ended up the same digit. These two ended up the same digit, as I told you. That's 4 and 1. That's 6 and 4. That's our 6. What's going on over here? Oh, yeah, 2 and 1. We need a 9 and a 2, and we're done. All right. Hopefully these explanations have been helpful. I get comments all the time, especially from new viewers, of like, how did that work? I didn't understand it. So hopefully if you understand the naked quad, you can also understand the naked triple and the naked pair, right? The naked quad is actually the worst it gets. Because once you start saying, oh, naked quintuple, you should really have found the hidden triple or easier. There's only 9 cells. And the hiddens and nakeds are 2 sides of the same coin. So even if I have nothing in the whole column, there's only 9 cells. If I say I have a naked quintuple, the worst case scenario is I actually have a hidden quadruple. So we tend to say, let's report that as a hidden quadruple instead of a naked quintuple. But oftentimes you'll actually have givens in the column. So like if I had even just one given, then it's now like if this was a naked quintuple, this would be a hidden triple. So yeah, you generally don't have to look for quintuples. You should look for the hiddens instead. But I mean, if it's easier for you to find one way or the other, then feel free to. All right, cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.